Hello and welcome to the Impact Amplifier brochure page. My name is Evelyn Brink. I'm the founder of True Impact and the Impact Amplifier games. And I'm really excited to share with you why I have created this program and what you will be getting out of it. You've got your messaging down, your business is in a place where you have expertise and success and you're quite established. But the next level of your career will be to powerfully step into the spotlight and to present your ideas, your messages, your views, your personality effectively to a group of people, whether it be on stage or on camera. And this is where I see a lot of programs fall short. You are learning the insights, you're learning the strategies, the tactics, the mindset, all the good stuff that maybe makes you think, well, now that I'm full of all these wonderful ideas, strategies, tools, and wisdom, I should just go out and share it with the world. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a camera, or I'm going to go on stage, I'm going to give a TED talk, and it's going to be amazing. And have you noticed, even the most experienced coaches, experts, speakers, authors can step in front of a camera and completely lose their cool, completely lose their personality. If that's ever happened to you, you're really not alone. Most people are really not born with the talent of speaking naturally into a camera. And yet, it's kind of what's expected nowadays. And maybe you too have heard the advice that you should be doing a lot of video content, especially in a world where there's so much digital content that can now be created by AI. We don't know who's written your newsletter. We don't know who's written your blog. We don't even know who's written your book. But when you show up on camera and powerfully speak yourself and your personality into the world, well, we know who you are. So video at this point is the way that we can experience you authentically, unless we have you in a room with us one-to-one. And again, you know, the stage is a very powerful tool to bring your message across. So how do we do that? We bring all our power, our essence, our personality, our charisma to the stage or to the camera. Well, this is where I come in. This is where I come in. I turn people into stars. The Impact Amplifier is your opportunity to work with me in a wider context. It's an experience that will help you find and strengthen your unique voice. So if you think of an amplifier, it's a device that makes sound louder. Your Impact Amplifier experience is a program that helps you fine-tune your unique voice and then amplify that so that you can stand out in a crowded marketplace, so that you can be unapologetically bold and compelling to a camera. And obviously that's what we need if we want to create more impact and income and influence. If the next step in your career is to become more influential, then powerful expression is going to be key. Yes, you can go and do some acting classes, learn how to be someone else. You could do some media training and learn how interview techniques. But in order for you to really hone in on your uniqueness, I have created what I call the Impact Games. Now, that's a little bit like the Hunger Games, but nobody will die. However, if the idea of stepping in front of a camera or in front of a group of people or into the spotlight makes you feel like you want to die, this is definitely for you. Now, if it makes you feel excited and like you want to go for it straight away, this is definitely for you too. And that's why I'm so excited about this experience. It's a group experience. It's not another training where somebody tells you how theoretically you'll be really great if only you did all these things. It's an experience. So everybody partaking in that training will come out of that training with the benefit of having really stretched your range. What do I mean by range? Now, everybody has a range of expression. And the key to becoming really free, really compelling, and not so boring. You want to be engaging, have the entertainment factor when you speak. Hate to break it to you, but even the most learned people now need some sort of entertainment factor if you want to keep us watching, because our attention spans are all going down. So if you want to create that, you're going to need a little bit more range of expression. And most people express themselves in a very, very narrow range. This is just how I am. That's just that I operate here. Not quite true, because there's so much more to you that you haven't even discovered. right? That's why personal development is so amazing, when you get to discover all these different aspects and facets of you. But when it comes to expression, we tend to tone it back down to what we're familiar with, including the sound of your voice. Why do I always sound like this? Oh, I speak really fast. Well, I guess I'm a slow speaker. There is so much more to you than you have explored. Now, when we're professional, we slip into an even more limited range of our expression. And what does that mean? It means we're even less compelling, less engaging, less human. So the key to helping you become really captivating and stand out and deepen your impact, that actually people are getting to know you, like you, trust you, want to be with you, is to stretch your range of expression. And therefore I have developed the 7 Brink levers of compelling expression. And I'll show you what they are and how we play with them in the Impact Amplifier, because what we want is authentic expression. And people say that, Evelyn, can you help me be more authentic and natural on camera? And the answer is yes, of course. But authenticity and camera work is a really interesting combination, because being on camera is not natural. And that's why it's so difficult for a lot of people to feel spontaneous and to be natural and authentic, because it's not an authentic environment. However, there's a skill to be mastered to help you be spontaneous, be really free, see inspired, and have access to your neurofrontal cortex, your brilliance, your genius when put on the spot. And that is the thing I just love to liberate in other leaders. Sounds good? Great. Not many people are good with video, and you know that because we swipe them away straight away. But the people who are compelling, tell me if you find that true too. Don't we tend to get hooked and binge on them like Netflix? So couldn't that be you? I think I've said enough. The rest is all in the text, on which I did spend a considerable amount of time. Actually, there's a lot of love in it, shall we say. Feel free to read all about it, and if you have any question, get in touch. And most of all, you know what's going to really change your trajectory of your career here is you booking in and just signing up. Maybe you don't need to read any of the stuff. Just find the button, sign up, come and join us at the Impact Amplifier experience. I promise you, it will change the way that you show up when you are in the spotlight. And quite frankly, if you show up more powerfully, more freely, with more charisma, more personality, more access to your full brilliance, your business is going to go up, guaranteed. That's how it works nowadays. We all need to be seen, felt, understood. I'm so freaking passionate about this, and I'll tell you why. Number 1, I'm here to end the culture of chronic insecurity. I cannot stand how much good life and good life quality is wasted on us self-doubting and feeling so freaking insecure about everything when we could have such a good time. That's number 1. Number 2, there is so much noise. And the noise comes from the people who have the resources, who can just post all the time. Okay, great. But what I want to see is the rise of the purpose-driven voices and the rise of the silenced voices. Look, I've been told 11 years ago I would never work again. I have a child who has complex medical needs. And yes, it takes a lot of time and care, and there's a lot on my plate. So they said, you're not going to work again. I'm sorry. And I thought, well, let's see about that. And you know why I can run a successful international business? Because I know how to express myself to a camera. Because I can stand on a stage, and that takes one moment in time to share my message with multiple people, because I'm no longer dependent on one to one. And I don't have to show up in an office either, which is very handy. And you still can get my energy. So this skill has changed my life and my business. It means I have a business. And there are a lot of voices that are silenced for many different reasons. And I'm here to see the rise of you. So that's my why. I don't know anybody who wouldn't benefit from this. If you're a really good speaker, trust me, you will have fallen into patterns and ruts that would really benefit from shaking up. If you don't do it for yourself because you don't think you need more sales, do it for your clients who will thank you for it. Because after a while, if I know your spiel, I'm like, okay, I know exactly how you're going to end your sentences. Probably on the downward inflection. And you won't know that you've fallen into your professional rut. You haven't taken time out to zoom out into how do I actually come across? Am I giving my clients the experience that will really deepen their learning, for example. And if you are new to this, then you, of course, will really benefit from this because you want the training as soon as you can. If you're an introvert, you're going to say, oh, Evelyn, you're clearly very extroverted. And yes, darling, I do love a crowd. How does this apply to me as an introvert? Well, it really applies to you as an introvert because you need to get out there. Now, I am not here to make introverts into extroverts, but I'm going to tell you this. The camera and the stage is actually a very beautiful safe haven for introverts. The camera, because we're usually alone in a room. So this is nice. I can tell myself there's nobody here. It's just me. I can be my introverted self and I have freedom to express. And the stage, there's only me on stage. You know, the crowd, the people are really in the audience. So whether you're an extrovert or an introvert, this program will absolutely benefit you and you are in the right place. I love my introverts. I'm jealous of full-on introverts because actually some of the most successful stage people and camera people, film people are very strong introverts and also in business. And then again, for the extroverts, we have an advantage because we love it quicker. There's a lot of courses telling you what you need to do next in your business to hit your next income goals. You've done course after course and program after program. Now it's time to bring what you know and who you are to life and to the people. No big strategies, no step-by-step blueprints. You unleashed boldly to the world. That's what we're going to do. We're going to amplify you. I really look forward to seeing you at the Impact Amplifier so that you can liberate, unleash, unlock more of your unique self for more impact, income, and influence.